Good morning to all. So, welcome in our physics. Today we are going to start another new chapter number 4, that is light, reflection and refraction. So, in our physics we have completed two chapters. Chapter number 5, that is our human eye and the colorful world. Chapter number 3, that is sources of energy. That two chapters we have completed, and I have signed your notebook also. Those have written the exercise, I have signed also, and those have not written. So here I am informing you, make the PDF file, click the photos and send PDF file on my WhatsApp number. Okay, on personal WhatsApp number you can send that PDF file. Chapter number 3 and 5. So already that two chapters we have completed, and some of the students' signature also I have done. So that students don't have to send their PDF file, and those who have not written in the notebook, they will write, they will complete that work, take the pictures, make the PDF file and send me on my WhatsApp number. Okay, already there in the group. So that you can do. Now, as far as chemistry is concerned, chapter 1, that is chemical reactions, most of the students have written, so there is no problem in that. But those who have not written, please click the photos, make PDF file and send to me. And another chapter number 5, recently we have completed, and I have sent one PPT presentation in the group also. This is for notes only. If you want to write it, it is up to you. If you don't want to write, it is also up to you. Okay, just it is a reference point, it is a reference PPT, so you can interlink your content and the PPT. So that's why I have made PPT and I have sent in the group also. And also I have mentioned to write exercise and NCERT questions in the notebook. And those I have written, please take the photos, click the images, make the PDF and send me on WhatsApp number. So that work can be done. So here 4 chapters we have completed in the chemistry and physics, 2 from chemistry and 2 from physics. So now in the physics today, I am going to start another very crucial chapter, that is light. Very crucial chapter. So it is carrying more than 10 marks. So more than 10 mark questions will come from light chapter. So here light is what? Light is a sensation of sight, sensation of energy. Light is a type of energy which the things we can see. So here we can see light is a form of energy which produces the sensation of sight in us. So we know that if light is present, then only we can visualize, we can see any object, we can see anything. If light is not there, it's very difficult to see any of the things. So it is a sensation of sight to us. So light is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy that produces the sensation of sight. And light is made up of string of particles emitted from a source. Now, big source is what? What is the source of light? Source of light is sun. Our sun. Sun is the source of light because we are having day and night. Daytime because of sun rays, and so source of light is sun. Even there are different objects. If your bulb is glowing, that is luminous objects. Even stars are also luminous. Means they are emitting their own light. So that's why light is a sensation of sight and it is form of energy. And another thing, according to the ancient Greek philosopher, the Pythagoras in the 6th century theorized that light is made up of stream of particles emitted from a source of light. So here on page number 210 in your textbook, page number 210 in your physics today, I am talking about the ancient Greek philosopher. He mentioned that the light is made up of stream of particles emitted from a source. And after that, Aristotle. After that, we come in contact with Aristotle. Scientist. So Aristotle in the 4th century disagreed with this theory, and he believed that light moves as a wave and like ripples on the water. So means how the light is moving. So the Aristotle mentioned in 17th century. After that, in the point of view, Sir Isaac Newton, father of the chemistry also, father of the physics also we can say, Sir Isaac Newton postulate that the light moves a stream of particles, and it is in some periods. And Christian Huygens the proposed counter theory of the light being a wave. So the debate was not solved until the recently quantum theory developed. So here some of the hypotheses, some of the discoveries given by the different scientists. Among them Aristotle was there, Sir Isaac Newton was there, some of the Greek philosophers, they have given their hypothesis what is light. So some are telling light is a beam of rays, beam of waves, some were disagree with that. So there were debate between the scientists, but that time it was not clarified. But when the quantum theory developed, so in the quantum theory, the modern quantum theory, light states that light is neither a wave nor a particle, but it has a dual character. So it emitted or absorbed by an object as a particle, but propagates as a waves. So we can understand by the modern quantum theory, light is neither a wave nor a particle, but it is emitted or absorbed by an object as a particle, and but propagates as a wave. So when the light is reflected, some simple is that light will reflect. Light will reflect and refract. Two things we have to learn in this chapter. Light is a form of energy. When the object is there, light will reflect. Reflect means it will return. It is just we can sending. Sending means the light will fall on this round. Okay, this circle. So here what will happen? You are able to see this round. And why you are able to see this round? Because the light will fall on this particle and it will emit to you. So then you are able to see me. You are able to see me right now because light is there. The same video I will make in dark room, then are you able to see me? No, it is not possible because light is not present. Only you are able to hear me. If light is not present, you are not able to see me. Right now you are able to see me because light is there, because my reflection of the body. Light is falling on the body and body is emitting, absorb, it will come to you. So it's sending the light in the same direction. So then you can see, otherwise it's very difficult. So here two important things. First is a reflection, second is refraction. Okay. Now here reflection and refraction. In chapter number 3 and in chapter number 5 also we have discussed this type of thing. Reflection is what? When light is fall on an object, it send back the rays. The rays will send back. We can say that when light traveling in a medium fall on the surface, then it returns back to the same medium. And this process of sending the light rays, sending the light rays back, sending light rays back. But here condition is what? Same medium. Medium will not change. If light is coming in this environment, okay, so it is coming back to you. So means I can reflect. I can reflect. So my bodies get reflected. So here what will happen? Sending light rays back. So return of the light rays. So that is called reflection. But here condition is what? The sending of light will be done in the same medium. Medium will not change. Medium is same only. Environment, air. Air is one medium. So my image you will see right now because I am reflecting. So here it's a reflecting, it is sending light rays back to the same medium. So that is called reflection. Now another thing, that is a refraction. Refraction is what? It is a bending of light. First we will try to understand the concept of this chapter. What is the reflection? What is the refraction? So refraction is a bending of light. Bending of light. Now here in reflection only one medium. Medium is one. But in refraction there are two mediums. Mediums are two mediums are there. Suppose one is a air, that is a rare medium, and one is a water, that is a dense medium. So once the rays will pass, means light will pass from one medium as a air, pass to the another medium, that is water. That phenomena we call as a refraction of light. Means light will bend. Light will bend. So that is called refraction. So bending of light passing from one medium to another medium. Try to understand. The reflection will be done only in one medium, in the same medium. But refraction is done in the two mediums. When light will pass from one medium to another medium, it will bend. So he is sending back and bending. So sending back, that is a reflection, and refraction is bending of the light. So these are the common phenomena of this chapter we need to understand. Now here different terms regarding how the light is formed. So here light is, you know that the ray of light is always travel in a straight line. So ray of light always travel in a straight line. Unless and until it will not in contact with any object. Okay? If any object will not be there, suppose this ray come in contact with this object. So what will happen? This will reflect back like this. Got it? Or in this direction also. So this is called reflection. When object will fall on an object, then only the light will reflect. Otherwise, light will travel in a straight line. Light will travel in a straight line. So it is called beam of light. It is called beam of light. Now beam of light you can see on page number 211. 211 you can see some of the figures are given. The divergent beam of light, that is some angle will be there like this. Divergent beam of light like this. Okay, and some way, that is a divergent beam of light, convergent also there. This is we can say simple in that divergent, and other, that is convergent also, divergent and convergent. And third is parallel beam, means light will travel in a straight line but in parallel form. And one is that is beam of light from one point. So this is from here. So this is beam of light. So that we can say beam of light from one point. So this is how the rays of light form. Next, objects. Objects are of two types. You all are aware. In 7th standard it was there. Luminous object, non-luminous object. Luminous object means what? They can emit their own light, and non-luminous, they do not emit their own light. Okay, so sun is a luminous object, and planets are non-luminous object. Then rectilinear propagation of light. So here the light travels in a straight path. This is known as rectilinear propagation of light. So one thing is very clear. Light travels in a straight line. Light travels in a straight line. This is clear. Okay? Light travels in a straight line. That is called rectilinear propagation of light. Now here, medium. According to the medium, the beam of light will change. Suppose light is transferring from transparent medium, the reflection is very less. So reflection, here we can say the reflection of the medium when light will pass from one medium to another medium. So that is refraction, but here we can say only in the same medium the transparent substances allow the light to pass through it. Translucent substances means what? Translucent. Only few light rays will pass through it. Opaque means only very less amount of light will pass. Means it does not allow the light to pass. Generally we can speak like this. So transparent means 100% light will pass through the object. Translucent, 50% light rays will pass through the object, and opaque, 0 or very less. We will just remember that 0% the light will pass through the object. Now these are some basic concepts regarding light, refraction, medium, how light rays form, who discovered, the modern quantum theory, what explained, everything. And another important thing we are going to discuss, that is reflection of light. Page number 211. Page number 211. Reflection of light. So here you can see reflection of light. Simply we can say this is a duster. You are able to see the duster. Even you can see me. And why this happened? It is not because of the refraction. It is because of the reflection. Reflection of the object. This is the object, and you are able to see right now. So because of the reflection of the object, when light is coming on the object, it will reflect towards you, and then only you can see. Otherwise it is not able to see. Understood? So because of the reflection of the light, we are able to see the object. So it is called the process of sending the light rays in the same medium, we consider as a reflection of light. Now, types of reflection of light. So here it depends on the surface. If you see on page number 212, you will get to know that. So we are having a regular reflection when surface area is smooth. Okay, the regular reflection when we are having the regular surface area, and irregular diffuse reflection because we can say it's a rough surface area. If area is rough, the reflection is also irregular. If area is smooth, the reflection is regular. Clear? This is very common, so, and you all are aware. So when the area is, suppose this is the area, so light will fall on it. So reflection is regular. Now same thing if you are doing this type of rough area, if light is falling, so sometimes it will bounce or sometimes it will like this also, sometimes back also. So this way it will form. So it is called irregular reflection. So regular reflection and irregular reflection. So these are the common types of reflection of light. Next, terms related to the reflection of light. So that is very much important. We need to discuss. I think I will erase this part. So terms related to the reflection of light. So in that, first is what? incident ray. Incident ray. So I can write in capital letter so you can see. Then normal ray. And third is reflected ray. Reflected. Reflected ray. Okay, so these are the three rays we have to discuss. So incident ray, reflected ray, point of incident, or normal. Point of incident means where the light begins. Then angle of incident, angle of reflection, angle of incident ray, angle of reflected ray. Okay, angle of incidence and angle of reflection. So incident ray is what? Any ray which fall on the reflecting surface. So if I will draw diagram, you will get to know. So here one beam there, okay, or any screen there. So when this part, this is the normal ray which is going straight, and R normal ray again, right? Now the source of light. So from here the ray will pass. That is called incident ray. Incident ray. Now from the object, the light will return as a reflected ray. So this angle, it is called angle of incident, and this angle we call it angle of reflection. Angle of reflection. So this is very clear. So what you have to understand? The terms related to the light of reflection: incident ray, normal ray, reflected ray. Incident ray means what? The light is coming from the source, falling on the object. After falling on the object, it will reflect back, and that ray is called reflected ray. And the ray is coming from the normal, the point of incident, that is called normal, so which is called normal ray. So this is the some terms regarding the light. Now two important topics we will discuss right now. That is one, that is the law of reflection of light. Page number 230. Page number 230. Page number 230. The laws of reflection of light. Now here two laws are there. In the refraction also laws are there, but we will focus first reflection. So reflection, the two laws, in exam they can ask you write the statements of two laws of reflection of light. So here incident ray, reflected ray and normal ray. At the point of incidence, all lie in the same plane. All lie in the same plane. So all lie in the same plane. Let's try to see. Incident ray, normal ray, and a reflected ray all lies in the same plane. This is a plane. It is not aeroplane. This is a plane surface. Okay? So incident ray, normal ray, and a reflected ray. At the point of incidence, this is called the point of incidence, all lie in the same plane. All lie in the same plane. So this is called first law of reflection. So this is called first law. First law of reflection. Second law of reflection. So here we can say that angle of incident is equal to the angle of reflection. Please try to understand. See here. Second, you will see the angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. So angle of incidence is always equals to the angle of reflection. Angle I is equal to angle R. So means angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. So these are the two laws of reflection of light. Now, if you understand this, I want to go for the another topic. Then I will go for the PDF presentation also. So in that all things, if any part which is highlighting the topic, that also we'll try to discuss. So here image, how the image will form. You can see my image. You can see the photos. So that are called images. Now when we take the photos, when we click the photos, will form images. Now images are of two types. One is a real image, second is a virtual image. One is a real, second is a virtual. Real means what? When we take photo, so it is inverted. It is inverted and it will be formed on the screen. Now you can see me. You can see me right now. So it is a real image and it is inverted. And again the lens will form in such a way that the screen will form on the screen. The image will form on the screen. So real image is an inverted image and which is formed on the screen. Next is a virtual image which is erect and which will not form on the screen. You can see page number 213. Real image of the image of an object formed by the actual interaction of light rays after reflection or refraction is known as real image. And real image is always inverted and can be taken on the screen. And here the image produced by projector on a wall is called real image. Virtual image is what? When the ray of light do not meet actually after the reflection and refraction but appear to meet, then the image is so formed is known as virtual image. And virtual image is erect image. And virtual image cannot be obtained on the screen. Image formed by the plane mirror is virtual image. So when we see our face in the mirror, so it is a virtual image. It is not real image. Okay? So these are the two type of images. The image will form on the screen, that is called real image, and image will not form on the screen, that is called virtual image. And real image is always inverted and virtual image is always erect. So now I am going to start PPT presentation for you. So we'll continue with this video and we will see the important points which are included in this chapter. So please continue with the PPT presentation. So we'll continue the explanation of light, chapter number 4. So as we know that light is a form of energy which help us to see objects. When light falls on objects, it reflects the light, and when the reflected light reaches our eyes, then we see the objects. So here, when object is in between the light, so then only we can see the reflected rays, and that object which is reflected by the light we are able to see. So here one thing clear that light travels in a straight line, and when it come in contact with any object, then light will get reflected. So here common phenomena of light are formation of shadows, formation of images by mirrors and lenses, bending of light by medium, twinkling of stars, formation of rainbow, etc. So these are some common phenomena of reflection of light. So here when we see the object, it's clear that the image will come to our eyes on the retina, which is formed by the reflection of object, and reflected ray we are able to see. So here equal angles of reflection. So it depends on the medium. So if angle is incident or angle is reflection, so here one thing is clear about the reflection, it requires the same medium. And you can see in the glass, two pens are there, but the position of the pens when it come in contact with another medium, that is water. So here two mediums are there, that is the refraction. So there here it's very easy to understand. Here rainbow formation, here also it's a refraction phenomena. So first and foremost concept we are trying to understand, that is reflection of light. So when light falls on a highly polished surface like a mirror, most of the light is sent back into the same medium. So here important word is same medium, and this process is called reflection of light. So when we will see any of the object, so it means that the object which is reflected by the rays and the light is coming to our eyes, that is reflected rays, because light is traveling in a straight line with the help of reflection, and it will come with the help of reflected ray, and which will pass in the same medium. If here another medium would be there, so that phenomena we call as a refraction. But here only same medium, air is a one medium, but light will reflect in the same air medium, so that is a reflection. Now laws of reflection of light. So here two laws of reflection. The angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. So angle I is equal to angle R. So this is about angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection, second law of reflection of light. First law of reflection of light, the incident ray, the reflected ray and the normal ray to the mirror at the point of incident all lies in the same plane. So here also you can understand that plane mirror there. So incident ray, normal ray, reflected ray all lie on the same plane at the point of incidence. Now here some concept behind it. Image is erect. Image is same size as the object, because size will not change, and this image is at the same distance from the mirror as the object in the front of it. The image is virtual and image is literally inverted. So here two type of images already we discussed, that is a real and virtual image. So image will form on the screen, that is a real image. The image will not form on the screen, that is a virtual image. Virtual image is always erect image and real image is always inverted image. So here also you can see some of the diagram and you can try to understand. So here next topic I want to discuss will come on the page number, if you open your textbook. So that is spherical mirrors. Now spherical mirrors. First of all, what is a spherical mirror? Spherical mirror is a curved mirror which is a part of a hollow sphere. Spherical mirrors are of two types. They are concave mirror and a convex mirror. So all dear student, we are right now trying to clear all the concepts of concave mirror and convex mirror only. We are not discussing right now lenses. If lenses will be discussed simultaneously, it will be mixed up. So first we will discuss about the spherical mirrors, concave mirror and convex mirror. So when you come on the page number 214 in the textbook, so first is given the type of spherical mirrors in the two types, concave and a convex. So concave mirror is a spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inwards. So concave means curve inside. Curve inside, that is a concave. Curve inside means concave. The rays of light parallel to the principal axis after reflection from a concave mirror meet a point on the principal axis. So it is a converge. Concave mirror is also known as converging mirror. Once again, the concave mirror is also known as converging mirror. So here what will happen? in concave mirror and convex mirror. Convex mirror, it is spherical mirror whose reflecting surface is curved inward. So here it's just to try to correct here. Convex mirror, the curve is outside. The curve is outside. Please try to correct it. The curve is outside. So convex mirror, the spherical mirror whose reflecting surface curved outside. Outside. In place of inward, you can mention outside. So rays of light parallel to the principal axis after reflection from a convex mirror get diverged. So it's a diverging mirror. Diverging mirror is convex mirror and appear to come from a point behind the mirror. So image will form behind. So here principal axis, when curve is inside, curve is outside, principal axis you can see in the two diagrams. So here reflecting surface inward, that is concave, and reflecting surface outside, so that is convex mirror. So simply we can understand concave mirror, a spherical mirror whose bulging surface is a silver and inner surface. Inner surface, you remember that is a concave, and outer surface you remember that is a convex. Okay, so these two things you need to understand, and you come on the important terms regarding these spherical mirrors. Center of curvature. When you see the diagram, center of curvature, the center of curvature, it is the center of sphere of which the mirror is a part C. C is the center of curvature, means you can see on the page number 214 in the textbook, C is a center of curvature. C is the center of curvature, and radius of curvature, that is CP. That is CP. So it is a radius of sphere of which the mirror is a part. Center of curvature and radius of curvature. C is the center of curvature and CP is the radius of curvature. Pole. It is the center of spherical mirror. It is the center of spherical mirror. P is the center of spherical mirror. You can see in the diagram also. You can see diagram 4.9 and 4.8, both you can see. P, which is mentioned, A figure, that is the center of spherical mirror. Then principal axis, it is the straight line passing through the center of curvature and principal, it's a pole. Principal axis, it is a straight line passing through the center of curvature and the pole. So here we can mention that the line which is passed through, that is a principal axis. Principal axis. So when you will see the diagram, you will get to know principal axis, xy. You can see in the diagram xy. X and Y means it will pass through the principal center of curvature and pole. Center of curvature and pole. So that is called principal axis. Now principal focus. In a concave mirror, the rays of light parallel to the principal axis after reflection meet a point on the principal axis. So it is called principal focus. Principal focus. You can see here principal focus at the center where all the rays gather. That is called principal focus. F. In a convex mirror, the rays of light parallel to the principal axis after reflection get diverged and appear to come from a point on the principal axis behind the mirror called the principal focus. So page number 215, both you can see principal axis and principal focus. Principal focus, F is there, capital F is mentioned, that is principal focus. Now focal length, it is the distance between the pole and the principal focus. Focal length is what? It is the distance between the pole and the principal focus, and its spherical mirror, the radius of the curvature is twice the focal length. So r is equal to 2f. R is equal to 2f, or f is equal to r by 2. Okay, so that we are aware. And here the concept we will try to clear. First of all, C is the center of curvature, P is a pole, F is a principal focus which you can see at the center, CP, that is the radius of curvature, XY principal axis, the line will pass through center of curvature and the pole, that is called principal axis, and the PF, focal length, that is the distance between the pole and the principal focus, that is called as a focal length. Now reflection by spherical mirror. So this type of topics we will discuss in our coming video. So right now I want to revise everything, the topics which we have discussed. Just quickly we will revise everything. So come to the page number textbook. In the textbook page number 210. So what is light first of all? So light is a form of energy which produces the sensation of sight. And another thing about the theorized, the scientist, ancient Greek philosopher Pythagoras in the 6th century mentioned light is made up of stream of particles emitted from a source. And Aristotle, even Sir Isaac Newton, they mentioned that light is a form of wave. But after the modern quantum theory, it states that light is neither a wave nor a particle, but it has a dual character. It emitted or absorbed by an object as a particle, but propagates as a wave. So that is about the light. And some important terms: the ray of light, the beam of light, luminous objects, non-luminous objects, reflecting, rectilinear propagation of light, medium, 3 types: transparent, translucent, opaque. Okay, so these are the mediums. And reflection of light, that already we have discussed. Then types of reflection depending upon the surface. If surface is smooth, the reflection is regular. If surface is rough, the reflection is diffuse or irregular. And terms related to the reflection of light: incident ray, you can see in the diagram also, incident ray, reflected ray, then normal ray. And the angles regarding this: angle of incidence, angle of reflection. And the 2 laws of reflection of light: the light all the rays lie in the same plane, and the second law is angle of incidence is always equal to the angle of reflection. So these are the topics we have discussed, and please see the textbook, try to remember, try to understand, because this is a very useful chapter for us. So please, all students are requested to go through it, and as possible you just revise it. Okay, so thank you. Have a nice day. We'll meet in another video.